Hello gorgeous, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. It is morning time here. I have to get ready to go take my mama to a doctor's appointment, so I thought I'd play with a few new things with you, share my thoughts. There are a couple of things I've already been playing with, but I am excited to show you. I have new from Urban Decay, from Eldridge, from Milani, so let's just jump into it. Already done is my eyeshadow primer and my brows. I of course will have everything listed and linked in the description box for you below. Some are affiliate links if you shop with them. It helps my channel and I thank you so much. Ulta was having a sale on minis. It was a buy one get one free, I think. So one of the minis I picked up is this one from Tarte. This is the Timeless Smoothing Primer Base, not new to the market, but I've never tried it, so I thought it would be fun. I am a big Tati Westbrook lover. I watch her channel. She's one of the first people I ever started watching on YouTube, and I really like her. And she is just a Tarte smoothing primer addict. She cannot stop using it. So I saw the opportunity to get a mini, and I thought, why not? I struggle with texture on my chin, thought maybe the smile lines, and then maybe where the pores are. And I am just pressing this in, and so far, yeah, I see what she's talking about. That is pretty darn smoothing. I'll have to put it up against some of my more affordable smoothing primers, but this, yes. I couldn't help myself. I had to pick up the new Eldridge Pinpoint Concealer Micro Correcting Pencil. I've watched some of the reviews and I understand what people are complaining about. It's a lot of money for a little product, and the way I see it, this is just a convenience. Can you take a teeny tiny pencil brush into a concealer and do it? Yes. But this, I have 2 trips coming up in March, and this I'm hoping really works out so that I can use this just for convenience sake. And while I was there, I had to pick up a liquid eyeshadow and a liquid lip. I'm gonna grab the liquid eyeshadow first. This is her Liquid Silk eyeshadow. I picked mine up in Phoebe, and it looks to be a very skin-toned shade, so I may have to go look for some glitter to put on top or just make some sort of adjustment if I don't care for it. But I want to see how does it wear. I'm just going to put it directly on my eyelid. I've heard wonderful things about Eldridge. I know she is not cheap, but sometimes we want to feel a little extra, or we want makeup that we can really count on. Again, this could be something that would be really nice for me to travel with. I'm going on a cruise in March to celebrate my 20-year anniversary with my husband. Very excited. It'll be our first cruise. That's pretty. We chose to splurge a little bit and get more of a suite. So I believe we'll have like a little deck and we'll have access to a butler. So it sounds really fancy. I just want warm weather and a good time with my husband. Good food would be nice. Of course, I've been on the wagon since January, really watching. I think I had mentioned it on one of my videos that I was doing the Whole30. If you've not heard of it, it's basically no sugar, no dairy, no alcohol, basically like a caveman diet. And I did that really well during the month of January, and now I have fallen off just a tiny bit. Like on Sunday, I might indulge in some pizza. This is beautiful. Wow, that is really, really pretty. Will it crease? We'll find out. I'm just patting it in. Way prettier than I thought it would be. I mean, simple color, but I like it. So that is in March, and then in the end of March, we are taking Luke, my 12-year-old that has autism. Actually, really all of us are going to Panama. We are going to get stem cell treatment for Luke's autism. So anybody that knows anything about it, I welcome your comments. Now, just to add a little bit of definition, I picked up the new L'Oreal pink powder on TikTok Shop and had to order a couple more things to get free shipping. So I've never tried the Eyeshadow stick from L'Oreal. I think it is a newer formula. And I picked up 2 shades. This is the shade Brown Bliss. I'll show you the other one in a second. I'm going to take the Brown Bliss and just take that on the lash line. And I'll probably take it a little under the eyes as well. I love a good shadow stick. That looks nice. The other color that I picked up is this one, which is Ice Sparkle. Let me swatch them for you. Here is Brown Bliss. They feel very creamy. And then this one is Ice Sparkle. Ooh, pretty. I think I'm going to put the Ice Sparkle in my inner corner. I'm loving like a brown and silver together. I'll continue on with the eyes because in those little mini deals that Ulta was having, I also saw that they had the new Benefit Bounce Mascara. Big bouncy volume, 24-hour volume, smudge proof, clump proof, flake proof, bigger, bouncier, buildable volume for fuller, fluffy lashes. Sounds good to me. The packaging is adorable. I love the way that that looks. And let's just throw some mascara on these eyes. It doesn't stand up. It's got a couple different types of bristles on the wand. I don't see instructions, so I'm just gonna go into it. I'm gonna start on the littler side and then I'll go into the bigger side. Ooh. Alright, first impressions. It is building nicely. Looking good. Flip it over to the other side. First impression, very nice on the first coat. Let me go ahead and build it up on both sides and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back and it's really pretty, definitely fluffy, fanned out. For foundation, I had tried to pick this up a couple of weeks ago, got the wrong shade. Now I have the right shade. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Blur Out Skin Tint Stick. Somehow I got shade 2. That was way too light, picked up shade 7. I have been playing with this and I like it. It has a little protector cap on it. It is lightweight. It is a, I would say, light to medium coverage. It's not an oily skinned foundation, so I wouldn't expect super long wear out of it if you're oily. I mean, maybe if you had a really good oil control primer and an oil control setting spray, but skin-like finish, I will give it that. This could just be an easy on-the-go foundation. What I like foundation sticks best for are for touch-ups. Like I will use it to clean up my liner, to fix my lip liner if I have it crooked. There, it's really nice. Fix my eyebrows. Foundation sticks are great for that. It doesn't do super great on the texture on my chin, so my first few times wearing it, what I'm gonna say is that I think it's okay. I'm just gonna take a little bit of this and add it where I need a teensy bit more coverage, but I'm gonna leave a couple of these spots alone so that we can play with the Lisa Eldridge. So let's talk a little bit more about this pencil. I picked mine up in shade 4. Like I mentioned, this is just going to be a convenience. So right here, I'll try to zoom in a little bit. I have a dark spot. And in Lisa's video, she kind of does like a crisscross coverage. And it really does cover. I have found that the lighter handed I am, the better. It can look a teensy bit textured if you're not careful. So I put it on and then I tap it in after about a minute. So I have some redness on my chin here. Again, just sort of super light hand, crisscross. But other things you could use this for would be like cleaning up the brows, cleaning up next to your shadow, and I'm going to put a little bit in the darkest crevice of my eye. Now I've never done this. Just pressing it in, and no, I'm not sure I like it under my eyes. It's a little too stiff. Let me go grab another concealer just to throw a little bit on top. I grabbed my Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer. I have mine in the shade N6. I love this concealer and it has not been getting enough love. And then I'll just tap it in with my finger. This concealer is very hydrating and has very good coverage. This is probably in the top 3 favorite concealers that I own. I've even used this concealer to fix a dry concealer, which is kind of what I'm doing right now. Clean finger, just going over that spot where the Lisa Eldridge was. All right, looking good. I couldn't wait to get into this. I saw this going around social media. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Blurfection up to 24-hour blurring and brightening loose setting powder. I got mine in the shade pink. This is talc free. It should extend makeup wear, control shine. Under eye looks instantly brighter after use. It is a small container. I will warn you of that. Looks like it is 6 grams. For me and a pink powder, I really only use it under my eyes and a little bit in my T-zone. So I'm not super concerned. If it is fabulous, I will not mind. If I didn't mention, I got this on TikTok shop. I'm gonna tap very lightly under the eye. In the T-zone. I like it. It is smoothing. I'm not sure how brightening it is. I'm going to try to add teensy bit more. I'll just leave it there to marinate for a minute and then we'll take a brush and wipe it off because it does look brighter when I do it that way. I'll go ahead and add some more of this Benefit Bounce to my bottom lashes. I'm back. I really like it on the bottom lashes, and then I did try to build it up a little on the top. I really am liking this. In a recent Shop My Stash, I was playing some more with my Bebe bronzer from Hourglass. This is the shade Diffused Bronze Light. I'm happy to say I used every little bit of that, so I picked up a new one. It's a really pretty bronzer. It is pricey, but I like it. It looks like nothing in the pan. I think it was Emily Noel that was the first person to play with it on her channel, that over and over again she used it, and I thought, oh my gosh, I have to try it. And I'm so in a not shimmery moment in my makeup right now, like especially on my face. I like shimmer on my eyes. I just don't want the shimmer on my face. I am more of a matte foundation, matte blush, and matte bronzer kind of gal. So I was worried that I wouldn't be happy with this, but the way that Hourglass does the shine is so nice. It is just an inner light. Now, truthfully, the best way that I feel to use this is to set a cream bronzer with it, because you do have to build it up a little bit. If you have an Hourglass bronzer, let me know if I need a different shade, because I don't want it to be too orange. I'm more of a neutral to cool kind of girl. I think that looks nice. And while we're here, I'll go ahead and dust off that excess powder. Next, I have a new blush from Urban Decay, Face Bond. I am not typically a high-end blush kind of gal, but this one just caught my attention, and it probably was the fact that it said that it was blurring. As soon as it said blurring, I said yes please. I do like the Urban Decay Face Bond foundation. I almost used that in this video, but I wanted to show you the Milani. What shade did I get? Situationship. I will go ahead and swatch it. Ooh, it looks extremely pigmented. Reminds me of a red blush, so that was my draw to it. I'm going to use my Morphe A22. By the way, this was my Jasmine Angled Blush. So this Morphe, I'm going very light-handed because I do not want clown cheeks. Ooh, that is really pretty. Yes, definitely a just out of the sun red blush kind of look. Look, I'm cleaning up my hand and that liquid eyeshadow does not come off. And it looks really blurry and pretty on my eyes. It's nice. I should never wear a white sweater when I'm playing with makeup. Last product I had to play with, I had to pick up one of Lisa Eldridge's liquid lips. I've heard that her lip formula is amazing. I definitely want more. I've already tried this once, and yes, it is beautiful. It is a very unique feeling liquid lip formula. This is the Velveteen Liquid Lip Color. I got mine in the shade Affair. I will swatch it for you. Isn't that pretty? I love this lip color. I love this lip formula. It feels like silk going on my lips. It's moussey but thin. It dries down to feel like absolutely nothing. It is smoothing. I'm not seeing all of my lip lines. Yes, going to show L'Oreal a little love with their 36-hour Defy Transfer setting spray. Let's talk favorites. I'm shocked at how much I like this mascara. I don't want to love it because I love drugstore mascaras, but I really like the way that it makes my lashes look. They look very full and fluffy. It was easy to apply. It didn't get all over my lid. It even looks nice on my bottom lashes. Pay attention to the pinned comment. I will definitely let you know if it gets underneath my eyes. Another favorite is going to be this Pinpoint concealer from Lisa Eldridge. Do you need it? No. Is it a convenience? Yes. Does it do a good job covering? It does. Will I travel with this? Yes, I will. Because at the end of the night, what I did is still there. The texture on my spots is very minimal. It's a splurge, but it's nice. Under the eyes, not so much. Speaking of under the eyes, not super impressed. I will continue playing with this. I did have a couple of things going on under my eyes that are not normal, so I will play with this again tomorrow. It'll take me a couple days to edit, of course, and I will give you a update and when I use it with my regular corrector and a favorite concealer and not other things, because maybe there's hope, but right now I'm not super impressed. The Milani foundation stick, I don't know. My complexion does look really good, but I don't think that it has a super long wear. I will keep you posted. If you are a foundation stick kind of girl, this might be for you. I don't have a mattifying primer on, so we'll see. I will let you know how everything wore in a pinned comment below, but right now it is looking really good. The shadow sticks, they're okay. I like the ones that I have from Hard Candy just as much. Again, I will continue playing with them and keep you posted because this liquid shadow is the star of the show. I was a little disappointed when I opened the package because I thought that it was going to be too light, but it's actually beautiful. I love the shade on my eyes. This blush, so pretty. I feel very blurred, and that might be why I like my complexion. It's because it looks very blurred. The Hourglass is blurring, and this blush for sure is blurring. And of course I love the lip. I am pleased. There's nothing that I hate on my face right now. I am happy to take my mother to the doctor's in 5 minutes. Cut it kind of close. Again, I'll have everything listed and linked below. Be sure you are subscribed before you leave. I upload videos on Mondays and Saturdays. I'd love to have you join me. Give the video a thumbs up and of course leave me a comment, even if it's just a heart, to let me know you were here. I thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you in the next one.